In this video, I'll be guiding you guys on how to use ChatGPT to learn Python. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, you need to start with the basics. If you're a beginner, you need to ask ChatGPT, what is Python used for? How do I print hello world in Python? What are variables and data types in Python? These all are considered as basic concepts in Python, right? So when you begin coding, you'll need to know the basics before you can get to the main part, right? So you'll need to go ahead and ask these questions, get your head around this, and get your basics set and master them and learn what is coding about in general, and then begin to learn the actuality of coding. Then after this, the next step would be to write and start running the codes, right? So you can write Python code and ask ChatGPT to check it. Does this code have any errors? How can I improve this function? Why is the loop not working? It can run any Python code for you if you upload its file as well. So, okay, before running or perhaps writing code, you might be like, how do I write in one code? You can obviously go ahead and ask that to ChatGPT as well. So, how do I write how do I write code? Running is just clicking something, the little button and running it. So, how do I write code? What kind of language parameters it has, right? You need to get all these basics, because in essence coding is basically a language, right? Like the language you speak, it's another language and you're basically learning it. So it'll have its own alphabets to use, it'll have its own wording or sentences to carry out some functions, right? It's basically that. So you'll need to learn it, you'll need to step by step learn through it. So basically there's variables, there's data types, there's operators, functions. You need to learn all of this, and obviously you can have ChatGPT help you that step by step as you go on, right? So not only that, but after you're done with this, obviously, hopefully that you have learned all the basics and you have somewhat learned the language yourself, you can basically start with writing and running code. Then after you're done with this, you can have ChatGPT get you some practice with some small projects. So because once you know the basics, you can have it try simple projects. Perhaps you can have it try making a calculator, or maybe a to-do list, or a number guessing game, or a basic chatbot, right? So you can ask ChatGPT to help you, guide you step by step on how would you make one of these examples, and then you can go ahead and try it on your own later after you have learned it from ChatGPT to make sure you're perfect at making it and have perfect practice. You can also have ChatGPT fix your errors, right? So if your code isn't working, you can copy and paste it at ChatGPT and ask, why is the code not working? Or maybe I have an error, or the name of the error, and what does this mean, or something like that, right? And ChatGPT will obviously reply and give you an appropriate response to that. You can also learn by experimenting using ChatGPT. You can ask, can you write this function to be more efficient? Is there perhaps another shortcut, a smaller shortcut than the way I'm going about it, right? So you can obviously go ahead and have a go at it, and you'll understand that it is really helpful. You can also compare how Python is used in real life applications, right? You can ask ChatGPT, what are the most famous examples of applications or things that are built using Python, and you'll know that there's a couple of things out there that are built using Python. For example, Pygame or um, Dynajo. There's a couple of things out there that are built on basis of Python. Then you can go ahead and have yourself build some bigger projects using Python. Perhaps a weather app using an API, or a basic AI chatbot, or a mini social media bot. You can have practice, you can get more experience using creating these bigger projects and improve your set skill like that. And then lastly, you can have ChatGPT give you a couple of challenges, right? A couple of maybe hard challenges that you will need to think yourself through and find solutions to it. And perhaps even if you're stuck, you can always ask ChatGPT for help regarding that. So like this, if you keep at it, maybe an hour a day, or an hour and a half, or even 30 minutes a day, within time, you'll be able to learn Python using ChatGPT. So I hope this video helps you guys out, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.